Change has come. It's at the door. Everything that was true isn't true anymore. In our hands is a broken crown, and the wars that we lose mean freedom now. Every ending is a chance, a chance, a chance. Every ending is a chance, a chance, a chance. Every ending is a chance to begin again. Every ending is a chance to begin again. Let's dance into battle, start a revolution, turn the heartbreak into evolution. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, from the ashes. Every ending is a chance, a chance, a chance. Every ending is a chance, a chance, a chance. Every ending is a chance to begin again. Every ending is a chance to begin again. Keep marching on. 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 Every ending is a chance, a chance, a chance. Every ending is a chance, a chance, a chance. Every ending is a chance to begin again. Every ending is a chance to begin again. Every ending is a chance. Every ending is a chance to begin again.
The plan for living life, playing the game of life. Rules to the game of life. You will receive a body. You will learn lessons. There are no mistakes, only lessons. A lesson will be repeated until it is learned. Learning lessons does not end. There is no better than here. Others are merely mirrors of you. What you make of your life is up to you. Life is exactly what you think it is. Your answers lie inside you. You will forget all of this. You can remember it whenever you want. Mastering ourselves, being our best selves. My power, my control. Mind, body, soul, which is thoughts, wills, the things you say, and emotions. Principles: learn, grow, teach, help. Foundation: love, health, wealth, happiness. Rules: respectful, safe, responsible. Being a champion, one day at a time. Having accountability, accept responsibility for actions and performance. Culture, living our values, mastering ourselves, body, mind, soul. Excellence, being our best selves by efficiency and productivity. Leveling up in life, showing up for yourself, focus on yourself, core values, decisions, goals, and behavior. Live by, no excuses, take ownership, empower yourself to do better and be more for you. Many are here to help us be the best version of ourselves through learning and development. 2, I'm willing to do the work and you are willing to do the work. The first step to empowering you is creating a structure that helps you eliminate excuses through clarity of responsibility and process. Being a champion to create winning is by having a desire to be the best version of yourself and empowering you to do so daily. Having a better world that is a champion world is that it takes all of us. Everything is energy, vibration, and frequency, which is inside of us all and all around us. What is your energy? Low vibration or high vibration? Low vibration. Empathy, victim, helplessness, blame, negative self-talk, worry, hatred, anger, fear. High vibration. Hopefulness, courage, acceptance, happiness, self-love, gratitude, positive self-talk, trust, knowledge, abundance, forgiveness, unconditional love. Mastering ourselves. Lust, intense desire or craving, greed, excessive selfish desire. Gluttony, excessive consumption. Pride, excessive self-importance. Sloth, laziness, empathy. Envy, desiring what someone else has. Wrath, extreme anger. The unseen laws, spiritual laws you must respect. Core unseen laws. Law of reciprocity, which what you send out, energy, thoughts, actions, returns amplified. Law of authority. Spirits only respect those who know who they are. If you're confused, they dominate. Law of resonance. You attract what matches your vibration. Purity equals clear outcomes. Law of timing. Some doors open only in divine timing. Forcing it equals punishment or delay. Law of spiritual debt. Every lie, scam, or shortcut leaves a karmic invoice until it's paid by pain or repentance. It blocks flow. Law of access. Sharing sacred things with unworthy people gives dark forces access to you. Guard your spiritual intimacy. Law of sacred exchange. Don't ask for something from spirit world without giving something. Prayers, food, fire, service, truth. Law of hidden eyes. Even when no one is watching, you are seen. All thoughts and deeds echo in the spirit realms. Everyone will get exactly what they choose. 3D earth. Fear, division, anger, control, hate, AI. 5D earth. Love, unity, peace, freedom, healing, consciousness. This is the great awakening. The most powerful thing you can do right now is to be patient with yourself while things are unfolding for you. Welcome, I'm Alisha Quinn, and today we are going to talk about hope. This is going to be continuing my journey of 2025 of where I was at the beginning of April last year in 2025. And, I'm here learning, growing, healing, expanding, and I hope you are too. We're on a journey to really save ourselves and to change this world. And I think that we've been doing a pretty good job at that. But anyhow, I'm going to talk about where things kind of ended up being for me in the beginning of April of 2025 last year. So, just to do a quick review, I had left Washington State on June 25th of 2024. Then I ended up in Minnesota where I was lied to and ended up creating a reality of people following me across state lines. I ended up in the hospital in Illinois, and then I ended up in getting my kids back because I had left them in Minnesota. They were flown to Washington State, and then Washington State flew them to Illinois to me. After I had gotten out of the hospital, we continued on to this North South Carolina area where I ended up in the hospital again and had to turn my kids over to state custody because I had nobody to take care of them. Turns out the medication was running havoc on me, where that was really the beginning of me taking my power back. But truly, I would eventually come to discover that I really had a dark night of the soul and ego death during that July time of 2024. So my kids were in state custody, and I was really at this rock bottom place here where I started working on myself. I got a job at the perfect place, surging fabric samples, where I really started working on my mind. I had gotten off the medication and everything. So I was having supervised visits with my children and doing my inner work and working on myself. Really, I was put in a position that I had nobody to take care of and to work on but myself, really. And so we had gotten a new social worker there the beginning of November, November 1st, where there was a switch of the caseworker. And so as I was doing my inner work, really discovered these generational curses that, my family, this bloodline I'm in, had a generational curse of mothers being separated from their children. And I really came to see this. I was expecting it to be about a year time for, me to get my kids back. And the conditions of me getting my children back was that I had to do therapy and you work on my mental health, really. And I had to get a job. I had to get my own place and I had to do parenting classes. So as the end of January came up, I got my own place and I got into parenting classes that I took in February. And as I was doing my inner work and working on myself, and really came to see this number 23 for me, that I've ascended before, that I came here to help and assist humanity with ascension. There was a little bit more than that, where I was really seeing myself. I was seeing how intriguing I was. I was seeing it. I was being shown it. I also was put in positions to speak my truth and that I was that one to help lead people to a new world. And so I really start seeing this. And then throughout all this time, I really was working on my mind and different issues I had with men, that was being, put in its place, truly. And I was working on my health and things like that, really. And so then through March, I'm still having supervised visitations with my children, and it comes about that there's going to be a new caseworker coming on. The one that we were with, he was leaving the end of March, and we were getting a new caseworker. So they had been notified. I had my own place and stuff, and all these things. That the parenting classes had been done. Everything was being fulfilled. I even had a meeting to determine what was going to be the outcome with my children. And somebody had even told me at the shelter house before I left, because her daughter had lost her kids and she had like 10 things she had to fulfill, and she didn't fulfill any of them. And so she lost custody of her kid. And the woman telling me this, it was, her daughter that this had happened to, and she had actually gained custody of that kid and raised the kid. So it was very interesting how that played out, because when I had this meeting and stuff, and I was trying to figure out like what the meeting was really about, but it was to determine permanent placency, whether they were going to come back to me or not. So, I was working on everything and fulfilling all these requirements. So it was determined that they were going to be returned back to me. So as April comes about, I end up having the new social worker come for a home visit to check my home. And when I had moved in here, I pretty much had everything except like one mattress and some bed frames. But I think during the month of March, I had gotten some bed frames. I'm not sure if I had already gotten the bed frame and the mattress or not, but as we come for this home visit, and I had a conversation with my daughter, who told me that she had talked to her guardian ad litem because she wanted to come back home. She wanted to come be with me. And she felt she had a voice to say something because of her age, because she was 16 years old. And so I end up having the new social worker and the guardian ad litem come for a home visit, and they felt the home was sufficient and well taken care of, and things like that. Even checking my fridge for food. And so we ended up discussing about me getting my children back early. Now, I had received a message that there was a court date on April 28th, which was very interesting because in 2024, April 28th was the day that I took that no effing dicks day journey, right? So it was very interesting that this date was coming up for court and everything. And so the guardian ad litem checked like the court schedule. She said, I don't see anything on here. And then I mentioned that I had heard that there was supposed to be a court date on April 28th, and she checked that specific date and she seen it, that there was a court date on April 28th for us. And so we discussed at this time me getting my kids back. That, I really felt I had worked on myself very well enough to get them back. I felt that I was ready to get them back and start taking care of them again. And so I felt I had gained quite a bit from even the parenting class. I thought that they had some really good suggestions and stuff in that class, that I had gained some insights for sure. And so I was feeling pretty ready for this. So, as they kind of left and stuff, and it was just kind of like, okay, so I'm going to get my mindset set of being ready to get my kids back and having them back with me and taking care of them and stuff, kind of get my mind wrapped around this of having this responsibility with my children, being all alone, really. I don't have anyone here to really help me and stuff. So no family or anything like that. So I was really coming to wrap my mind around having my children back and getting them back earlier than what was expected, because it was expected 6 months of having my own place. And so that's where things kind of left off on that. And internally, I felt there were a couple of things that I wanted to work on and really get straight with me within doing my inner work and my healing. And that just really helped me to kind of gain that perspective to really nip a couple things in the bud that I felt I needed to nip in the bud. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at a few videos that I got right at this time, which I truly felt were extremely fitting.
It's time for you to shine your light, because you have a big mission, you have a big purpose, and you're not meant to wow, I love this too, because it's almost like the Leo energy and the Aquarius energy. It's like you are meant to put yourself out there to be a beacon of light, a beacon of hope to other people. You have this beautiful spirit. I'm talking to somebody that literally wants to make the world a better place. I'm talking to somebody that literally wants to light people up. You want to make people happy. You want to show people what it is that they are capable of doing. And you are a testimony in itself. You are literally a walking testimony of what you can do when you embrace yourself, when you love yourself, and when you dive into the work. When you dive into spirituality, when you dive into the work of yourself, your inner self. You guys, it's time to boss the F up. It's time to boss the F up. I mean, are you kidding me? Look at this. This is where your happiness lies. And how many people you are going to create this happiness for, just by you being you, is going to be quite literally magnificent, miraculous. You guys are the Empress. You are the Emperor, okay? You are somebody who is meant to lead, and you are meant to create this abundance and this wealth for yourself. You have this beautiful divine creativity, and it's like I'm literally seeing roses sprout out off of this woman. Like, you are literally, you have all these creative ideas that could literally bloom into this beautiful big flower. I'm also seeing a lotus. It's like from the mud, you were really able to bloom into this beautiful thing, this beautiful flower. And it's like you weren't being cracked open to, to hurt you. You were being cracked open because you have bigger purpose here. Cracking yourself open is what led you to this point in your life. It's what led you to this beautiful life. There's so much that you have battled. There's so much that you have gone through. I feel your energy. And it's like, can you imagine the type of impact that you could make just by showing your journey, or just by leading by example? Being truthful about the things it is that you have gone through and that you have battled yourself. Because, babe, you don't look like what you've been through. You guys have an amazing testimony, is what I'm really gathering. And I feel like Spirit really like, and there was a reason I started out so hyper with that reading and like so in your face, because Spirit really like, I got this energy of like, it's time to shake you and understand how fucking powerful you are and understand how much of an impact your voice and your gifts are going to make on this world and other people. The way that you, I've been getting this for this energy, but it's like the way that you are just like living in your power and like sharing your testimony and things like this, or being a beacon of light for those who are going through maybe the same hardships that you've gone through. It has a ripple effect. Do you understand that? It's like, here's you, but it outside ripple affects the people here, but those people have individual ripple effects just by what you are doing. And I know it might not seem like a big impact, but it is, and you're meant to have a big impact. I want you to know that. The star, the emperor, the sun, you're meant to have a miraculous impact. Yeah, my dear, like, I can't make this up. You are meant to expand on a rapid level. It's time for you to stop flipping sleeping on yourself. Spirit's got your back. It's time for you to go to this new beginning. 10 of fucking Pentacles. It's time for you to go. Your dream life is not there to teach you. It's there to show you the way. And it's time for you to step up in that energy. And it's time for you to lean on discipline. It's time for you to lean on, when you want to like escape into comfort, my dear, it's time for you to be like, okay, it's time to be disciplined. It's time to step up. It's time to build this empire. And if not for you, for other people as well, okay? If you are to this point where you're like, okay, like I don't need an empire, blah, blah, blah. Okay, but what about the people that you're going to help? What about those people? You're just not going to share because you don't want to build your empire? What about the people that you might save a life? What about the people that you might help and transform their life? What about the younger ones that look up to you? What about those people? If you don't want to do it for yourself, then put it out there for that. Because I know there's a time in my life where I was like, I don't deserve this. I don't need it. I don't need it for myself. Blah, blah, blah. I had that same exact thoughts. And somebody came here on TikTok and said, it is selfish for you not to share your gifts. And that's what really changed my outcome on everything. And now I've led this whole self-love journey out of this. So if not for you, for them then. Because the self-love will come later. Spirit needs you to step up. And I think you need yourself to step up. You know that you're meant for bigger. You know that you're meant for grander. And you know that this is like being called in right now. So whoever I'm talking to right now, stop playing small. That old you that played small, that like self-sabotage, that like saw themselves as not good enough, that kept themselves restricted, that ain't you. You guys could have had significant mental health battles as well, with a lot of sword energy that's popping out here, but that ain't you no more. You guys, again, that song, don't you know you're beautiful? Like, you're needed. You're so needed in this world, okay? And you're going to get, like, you're going to be able to do that and have your cake too. Like, you're going to get your cake and be able to eat it too. Like, you're literally going to live the life of your dreams if you just step up now. Your destiny is calling. You are being called. You are being summoned by spirit, by God, by universe. Your destiny is calling. And I know that there has been this state of confusion for some time. 7 of Cups, which route do I take? Which dream do I pursue? What do I go after? What is it that I'm supposed to be doing here, Spirit? You have been in this state of confusion because you have been awakening to your higher calling. We have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck too. Now that I'm thinking about this, there's something here about your higher calling, your higher purpose. You're walking into a place with the Hierophant here of like your own traditional values. You're going into a place, I'm seeing like higher values. So 9th house energy could be significant, but it's you literally walking into almost like an ascension, a spiritual ascension here, and you're walking straight into and being called, being summoned by the universe towards your destiny. Do you see how she's walking through that open portal? This is portal-like energy. Now, there is a lot of hurt that you guys have gone through, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of grief, a lot of things that you guys have had to work through and process in this state that you guys were going into like this. I'm hearing like Chiron energy. So this is very much giving me the energy that you are like this wounded healer. And this really speaks volumes because we have the 6 of Pentacles. something it is that has really like put a lot of hurt and pain within your life. Number one, you have transmuted and walked away from this. You've let go of the past version of yourself. But there's something here with this Three of Swords, what it is that you have grieved over, what it is that you have hurt over. Part of this, especially with that Chiron energy, is going to be a part of your purpose. You are meant to be helping within what it is, the challenges, the grief, the sadness it is that you have gone on. And Spirit is saying, make no mistake, you have let this past version of yourself go. Because maybe some of you guys were worried of going into this, this type of work or whatnot, because it would put you in that past energy. Spirit is saying, make no mistake, you have let go. Death and rebirth. You've completely gone on this metamorphosis, this transformation. And part of this is going to be a gift it is that you are going to bring into the collective. The universe is really going to start to turn in your favor, y'all, because you're actually going after your North Star, your purpose in this life. Do you see this energy? We have the judgment, the death, and the wheel of fortune. Like, this is like the universe. This is good luck in like the universe working in your favor. This is living in lucky girl, lucky guy syndrome. This is the energy because the universe is working with you. Why? It's because you are being called towards your purpose. And the more that you step into and align with your purpose, the more it is that the universe is going to throw in blessings. The more it is that universe is going to show you, or God or spirit, whoever it is that you believe in, show you the way. I'm seeing like this energy of throwing you nuggets, and I want to say breadcrumbs, but spirit's like, oh no, this isn't breadcrumbs. So it's like gold. They're throwing you like nuggets of fucking gold here. You're walking into your destiny. So whatever you're doing, whatever thoughts you're pursuing right now, you, my dear, like, this is your rebirth. This is your awakening. This is your renewal. And you have let go of that past version of yourself. Make no mistake, you have completely alchemized and let go of the old you. I'm hearing, again, that song keeps coming up for the collective, Dead and Gone. That tower moment, the hard part is over. And now we get to step into the energy of creation. Energy of creation. Look at this. Expansion, creation. You've done the hard part. Now you get to create the life it is that you truly want. Now you get to build whatever it is that you truly want in your life. Now you get to become whoever it is that you have been wanting to become. Because the healing for you, my dear, is over. That energy, we're always constantly healing, but that energy of that healing cycle is done. You're here to now help the collective with this transformation. You guys are transformative. This is Phoenix rising from the ashes. Like, you have literally risen and you're being called towards your destiny, towards your higher path. So yeah, I don't know, I want to say no pressure, but it's time. It's time. If you would like to, you are getting this download, you are getting this vision for a reason, my dear, and it is going to take you places, like big places. This is coming out in the crossing position. It's like your victory is already here. Like, this is like, it's already, like, I'm hearing it's already like yours. It's already yours. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, that song is significant as well. It's already yours by Jade something. Okay, there's something here where this is already yours. Like, the Four of Wands talks to, yeah, and I'm hearing I'm coming home as well. So there's something here where this is like, I don't know, it's like a milestone energy. This is like milestone, like this is going to take you next level. This is literally going to take you to expansion. This work, whatever it is that you do, it's literally just like something that's holding you back here is your own thought process, is your own mind here. What's crossing this situation of you like leading yourself to victory, to celebration, to success, to the other side, to like, I keep seeing the Four of Wands as like a finish line. There's something here about like a finish line or going to the next level. Like, once you hit that finish line, like that's like you're like in it. Okay, and this is already yours, but you have to put in the action towards this. Okay, so I do see that there's something here that it is that you're getting over. Let the past be in the past, y'all. Past failures, whatever this may be, certain things did not work out because they were not meant to, because you're meant for something else, okay? Because you're meant for more. I'm hearing rejection is divine protection. No, rejection is redirection, is what Spirit is telling me, okay? There could be something here that's holding you back, like feeling like there's a lot of competition within this area. You're not too late. In fact, you're exactly on time. It's time to stand up and use that badassness that it is that I know that you have fought for your entire life. It's time to fight for your dreams. It's time to fight for your dream life. It's time to fight for what it is that you want in this life. Stop sleeping on yourself. It's time to be done. It's time to be done sleeping on yourself. There's somebody out there that needs your light. There's somebody out there that needs what it is that you have to offer. Like literally, there's somebody out there that needs you, that needs your healing. You are here to help level up the consciousness of the planet Earth. You are here to be a light. You are here to be successful in what it is that you do. It's time to put your gifts out there. It's time to put your gifts out there. What did I say? This energy here, you've been hiding for far too long. You've been holding on to this. It is selfish for you not to put this out there, because there's somebody out here that you could literally change their life by just putting your gifts out there. You're about to be reintroducing yourself into the world. And I know that we got the lunar eclipse, or whenever you're coming across this, this is meant to find you. These messages are timeless. Okay, your angels are going to put this in your way when you are meant to find it. But there's something about this time in specific that we have the lunar eclipse coming up here. So there is this divine shedding that's happening before you catapult yourself forward.
Well, those three videos shared a whole lot. I felt that they were very fitting, gave me the encouragement to, gain some of that self-discipline that I needed to have. And also that, I was on the right path. I'm on the right journey. And I truly did gain some downloads that I'll share a little bit later of that, but that plan that I got at the beginning of my podcast, that I did receive that shortly after all this kind of took place. So those were very inspiring and motivating for me to know that I was on the right path and the right journey, and the visions that I was having were correct for me, And so take one day at a time, and I am transformative. And if nothing else, I come across people in my personal life that I help to inspire as well. And so, it all has a ripple effect. And it's really amazing that you'll talk to the right people that are on that wavelength and that frequency. And sometimes you can see people who are not on that wavelength or frequency, but they won't talk to you. And so that's really interesting to see that when you can see them, but they can't see you, kind of thing. But truly, they're just where they're at on their journey. So we're going to go ahead and ask some questions and answers. What is the full meaning of hope? An optimistic state of mind, desire, and expectations for positive outcomes, even in difficult situations. What are the three types of hope? True biblical hope, confident expectation in God, false worldly hope, uncertain desire for worldly outcomes, and no hope, despair. What is a stronger word than hope? Conviction, certainty, faith, and assurance. What triggers disappointment? A gap between expectations and reality, occurring when hopes, desires, or predictions are not met. How to face disappointment in life. Accepting painful emotions, reframing setbacks as learning opportunities, and focusing on future actions rather than dwelling on unmet expectations. How do I accept things I cannot change? Consciously letting go of resistance to reality to reduce suffering. So, my conclusion truly is that at that point in time last year, I was right where I was meant to be. I was doing what I was meant to be doing. I was in a process of letting go, truly letting go. I was alchemizing, changing, my energies, right? And last year was my energy cleansing year. And um, things may not always turn out as we hope and we expect to, but truly, my year journey last year was to truly learn to trust life, trust the process, and to know that there was a reason and purpose for everything. Everything that was going on and happening, that there was a reason and purpose for it. As I watched my life and my world, and I've watched it more and more, I always find it truly amazing when there's a switch up because, we have a way of, as we do our inner work, jump in a timeline. And so I find it interesting when you have that shift and things change. And I also find it very interesting as you will gain someone new that comes across your feed on, Facebook or whatever, it'll be someone brand new who comes in, someone you've never seen before. And so it's always very interesting, especially when you don't bombard yourself with a lot of that stuff, a lot of information, a lot of scrolling and things, that it would just be like that one thing that when you look at it, it's like, wow, that was exactly what I needed. That was exactly what I needed to know that I'm right where I'm meant to be. And that truly happens to me time and time and time again, even now. That is like, wow, this was exactly what I needed this day. And it is truly amazing. So, truly gaining hope, I would rather be hopeful for a positive outcome than to dwell on the negative. And that's for sure. And even if things don't turn out, just seeking the answers of why would things turn out like this, which we will talk about that later on this month as I went for that court date on April 28th. So, I would rather have a hopeful expectation than to feel like things are against me and not going to work out for me. And truly, what I've come to see with the power of our thoughts and everything, that sometimes we end up being our worst enemies. And truly, when you get down to the power of creation and consciousness and everything, that you're going through an old script. And so maybe you have a mountain that you're on. And as you're going through that, if you're thinking negative things and worst case scenarios, you're building another mountain on top of that other one. And so, I've truly come to really work on my mind to where, expect the best and truly hand it over to spirit and stop building another mountain on top of the one you're going through. So take what you will, but we are here to create a new world, a new reality, a new beginning, and everything begins within, because the whole out here, the physical world is nothing more but our shadows, those things that we say, the emotions we have. And so when you live in fear, you get more fear. But when you have hope, maybe you have to go through something to get to the light at the end of the tunnel, but you'll eventually get there. And we will create something better, in our own life, and it will spread into the world. And so we are the change. We are the change. I am the change. And it just takes us to do our work and to change our consciousness and our mindsets and things. And remember, the rules of the game are that you can only see the world as you are. So if you think it's bad, it's going to be bad. But it's just the opposite side of the same thing. You can think that it's good too. And so, it's just what we are creating. And so sometimes you got to ignore it because it's an old consciousness. So instead of, they're doing this or they're doing that, who are they? Number one, who are they? And number two, it's an old consciousness. It's something that we already created previously. So we change our mindset now and just ignore it and be like, everything's good. Everything's turning out for our highest good. Have that hope for something better. And so, because we can get there, because truly there's a separation that's happening between the ones that have no hope, are in despair, are looking at what's going on physically right now, to the ones who are ignoring it and having that hope for that better world. Who's going to get to that new world? The ones that are fretting over all the BS and chaos going on are the ones that are ignoring it and having a hopeful mindset. So I'm grateful for this journey, and I'm grateful for the opportunities that I have that are opening up to me. And I am grateful for this new beginnings, for sure. New beginnings, and every day is a new beginning. Every week is a new beginning. Every month is a new beginning. And we just keep on taking one day at a time. And I'm grateful for anyone who is listening and learning and growing. And I'm grateful that, I've gained the courage to put myself out here and just to help other people that, if she can do it, I can do it. And truly, that's all I truly hope for, is that someone will take that and say, you know what? I've been through some crap too, but here, you know what? Let me start loving myself and let me work on myself. And so if you want any help with healing or taking your power back or any of that, you can message me. I will leave my links and email in the bio. So enjoy your life, enjoy your day, because it is yours. It is worth it for you to just enjoy what you have created, truly. And remember, there is no better than here. So enjoy where you're at here, and it'll help you get where you really want to be, truly. And so we're going to play the song fitting for today, Indestructible. And I am indestructible and alchemized a lot of energy. And if I can do it, you can do it too. Love you.
Most people don't realize this, but we're not all living in the same reality. We're all walking this earth, but we're living in different dimensions. When you're in the lower dimensions, you believe in a God outside of you. You say things like, "Thank you, Jesus," and "Thank you, God," up there. And that's okay, because that's the level you're at. It's part of the journey. But when you go through a Kundalini awakening, when your spirit truly begins to rise, something shifts. You don't just believe in Christ, you become aware of the Christ within you. You stop thanking something outside of you, and you begin to awaken to the power that was always inside you. Christ consciousness isn't about religion. It's a frequency, a higher awareness. It's when you realize God lives in you. You see, people argue because they live in different dimensions, and they don't understand each other. Some still live in the 3D where everything is fear, control, separation. You're over here trying to speak light, truth, oneness, and they look at you like you're crazy. That's because you're not speaking the same language of consciousness. When you awaken, you rise. You begin to see the world through God's eyes, not man's. And that's why we say not everyone will get you. Not everyone is supposed to, because not everyone has risen yet. But your job is not to prove it, your job is to live it. Let your vibration speak louder than your voice. Thank you for following us at Awakening the Empaths, where truth is spoken without fear.
I'm indestructible. The world's stepping into chaos. What does it take? They want me to break, they want me to fold, they want me to lose. I'm stuck on my own. They're just waiting to betray us. Who can I trust? They want my soul. I cannot fall, I cannot stall. I want it all, I wanna know. Well, you better say your prayers, cause it all falls down when the night creeps in and the lights go out again. But I'll be there till the end. Feel indestructible. I am the animal, about to take control. I'm indestructible. No fear inside the blaze. I'm stronger than the flames. Can't stop, so here I go. I'm indestructible. Lambs turning into lions. I wanna roar, show my teeth, settle the score. Give me some more, give me some more. Are you ready for the riot? I'm in the streets, watching the poor, reaching the peak. What do you see? What do you want? What is it for? Throwing boulders at Goliath, till it all falls down. And we take that crown and we reign like champions. Gonna be here till the end. Oh, feel indestructible. Take control. I'm indestructible. No fear inside the blaze. I'm stronger in the flames. Can't stop, so here I go. I'm indestructible. Swinging and I won't back down, won't back down. I won't. Through hell or high water, push on like a soldier. Coming out swinging and I won't back down, won't back down. I'm indestructible. You ain't got a chance. Trying to go to war with the champ. Trying to go back, but you can't. Now it's only one king, I'm the man. Anybody wanna step to the plate? Better go and get one thing straight. I don't freeze and I won't hesitate. Matter of fact, y'all been running in place, can't run from your fate. Who's gonna stop me? 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 Yeah, who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? So electrical, charged up, shocking every second like a billion volts. Now we hyperactive, you don't want no static. I was born for battle, finger on the pulse. Y'all paper plastic while I go Jurassic. So far from average, running with the raptors like a slay Goliath, steady moving silence. So in other words, I am the boss. Who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? I am the boss. Who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? Yeah, who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? I just look at the world, such a sight to behold. Most of the stories will never get told. Been on my own for so long, I don't know what else to do, pray I don't lose my soul. Walking through fire till I'm numb to the coals. Coming for everything, diamonds and gold. Nothing to lose, all in my control. And I'm about to go savage, so don't say I won't. And I'm destined for greatness. Ain't no fabrication, ain't no time for waiting. Super fundamental, I can see them hating. Ain't a scrimmage, steady winning. I ain't quitting from the start to finish. Been in motion, this is physics. Never slowing, never getting with it. I ain't quitting from the start to finish. And I gotta wonder, really fine slipping in. Who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me?